Here we go, starting up. On May 2nd, 2015, the Squid Research Lab introduced a gathering of scientific experts, too fast today, the world will hear their exciting findings in a series of video records, Squid Research Lab video records.
Hello there, how are you? We here at the Squid Research Lab are doing wonderful because later on we'll be filling you in on how you can get involved in our squid research. But first, it's our job to present to you our findings on the ecological curiosities of this fascinating squid creature. Excuse me?
Nope, I don't see nothing.
Sorry about that. Here, please take a look. A really good look.
Oh, there we go. One of the best mechanics in the game, by the way.
See? A little squiddy. But
is it me or does this game look better?
This particular squid can in fact transform into a humanoid. Eureka indeed! In squid form, they can dive into and become one with their ink. While in humanoid form, they can utilize various tools to cover their turf with it. Trust me, I'm geeking out too. I'm a scientist. That's all I can do.
Cheesy, but good.
While we have officially named this breed of squid the Inkling, we prefer to just call them squid. Unsurprisingly, they each have a gender. There are Inkling boys
unlike the
and
toads.
Inkling girls. And like more common squid, they can alter their appearance at will, including skin tone.
Okay, that's good. A lot of customization. I like that.
For some reason, though, their hair-like tentacles seem to change color automatically in combat situations.
Okay.
Another curiosity. These squid apparently gain the ability to transform into humanoid form.
Okay, at the age of 14, so...
In this bipedal form, their stubby legs move relatively slowly. But as a squid, they can swim through ink at high speeds.
Okay.
It's hardly worth comparing. They swim at nearly twice their
Better strategy to use their swim when you're out there in the combat field.
This affects jumping too. The height they jump is equal in both forms. However, if they build momentum before jumping, their distance will significantly increase. Despite everything I know of gravity, matter, and science in general, they can also swim up walls when submerged in ink. However, they strangely cannot seem to cross this little barrier. Must be a mental thing.
Okay, so you're gonna have berries that block you.
Continuing this trend of odd behavior, it seems Inklings...
This game is looking so awesome.
Form. Using the Wii U gamepad controller's gyro sensor, one can alter which way they're aiming and make adjustments as they ink. Ah, ink flowing like a torrential waterfall.
There's a real nice weighty feeling to shooting the guns. I really like it. And when you swim through, it's fun. When I played that last year at E3, I had a blast.
Let's dive a little deeper into this titillating batch
Excuse
of
me.
scientific goodness.
Squid on squid turf war. Okay, so some of the multiplayer here.
The Inkling habit is to protect its habitat. Oh, the humanity, or the squididity.
Got the multiplayer here.
Goopy, garish scene as a turf war.
Turf war.
They split up into 2 teams of 4 Inklings each. Then
that's grenades going on there.
Why? To claim their turf, or at least to cover more of it than the other team.
This is so chaotic when you're playing.
Their weapons of choice? Anything that dishes out massive inkage. When their 3 minutes are up, the victor is determined by a mysterious cat beast named Judd. A cat named Judd who judges turf wars. Oh, science, how you amuse me. As does this curious limitation. Inklings can only swim freely in their own team's ink, even in squid form. Once they've stepped foot in enemy territory...
That's the thing, you cannot just be rolling through. You're going to get destroyed. That happened to me a couple times.
In fact, Inklings are so susceptible to foreign ink, getting hit by enough of it will cause them to spontaneously burst. It won't earn them any bonus points, but popping enemies will extend their turf. Luckily, once they pop, they don't stop. Instead, they'll respawn, allowing them to super jump.
It's a really cool feature right here. I really like this feature. It really makes the gamepad useful.
This allows them to quickly get back into the action, right to the front lines of battle, or to support an ally deep in enemy territory. However, I've also heard that less aggressive squid may prefer hiding from others and focusing on covering territory.
That's another thing people can do.
Hide and go ink. It's a sound strategy. Points are awarded for performance in a match, and points are currency for use in game. That's not all, pupils. Your points also determine how fast you level up.
So the better you play, the more turf you cover, the more points you get, so you can level up faster and get more gear.
Especially turf wars. And here are a few spots you'll find them. This strange location is called Urchin Underpass.
The level that most people have been playing.
Areas are divided by concrete walls, so the clever inkling will memorize the shape of the path between these areas.
Oh, they added some cars. That didn't happen before.
Squid should
to the side there.
Watch out for the path connected to the center plaza. It gets messy there. Next, we'll examine Salt Spray Rig. This danger zone
they shut off this one too. Yeah.
Between its high and low areas. Both teams will surely attempt to claim the large area on top to earn a victory from above. That said, if they're not paying attention to the lower area, the opposing team may.
You gotta cover all your tracks in this game, or seriously, it's gonna be so much fun.
Valley Skate Park contains many wide open areas, so the battle takes place all over the map. It's a race for ownership of the center platform. If a team can manage that, they should be able to manage a win by controlling the higher ground. Walleye Warehouse is a close quarters map.
This map looks really cool, especially if there was some type of team deathmatch option.
Marijuana Mall jams both teams into a narrow area for intense matches. Looks like turf wars can break out just about anywhere, like my chronic rash. Oh yeah, right.
Let's move along, please.
Although Inklings are mere squid, I must say they are extremely
Look
fashionable.
at all that gear. They're styling.
They'll wear hats, glasses, outfits, and shoes, collectively known as gear. Now, I'm no fashion expert, but as a scientist, I'm utterly enamored by squid culture. My theory, these fashionable squid trends must stem from an urban habitat. So take a look. Here it is, Inkopolis. Fashion central for a young squid kid.
This is cool. This is probably one of the coolest things. They dancing? It's like, oh, busted out moves.
Inkopolis is home to various shops, like a weapon shop and a clothing shop, each one owned and operated by a charismatic shopkeeper. Now, take a look at that tower in the middle. The shopping area next to it is called Booyah Base.
Booyah Base.
Here, each shopkeeper represents a different section of marine life.
Oh my gosh, Nintendo.
This one is the clothing store, Jellyfresh. It's a specialty shop for tops.
That should be my new Smash name. I'm gonna change it. Jellyfresh.
He's popular with the squid kids, so I guess that makes him hit.
Yo, 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 Booyah Base up to here. Let's take it up a jellyfish or Jellyfresh.
He's got a rep to protect. Next up, the shoe shop.
Shrimp Kicks.
Shrimp Kicks. This store is devoted to the fashion of footgear.
Let me get my Jordans.
The store is owned by Krusty Sean, the tiger prawn. He loves shoes so much, he wears a different shoe on each of his
That's styling right there. A lot of money, but styling.
Here's the headgear shop, Cooler Heads. In addition to caps and hats, it offers glasses and other accessories too. Annie is the poster girl for this shop. She's a bit timid, but she has a huge following. A bunch of fan squid, if you ask me. Oh, and that's Mo. He sure has a sharp personality.
Loser alert. Whoa.
And finally, this is the weapon shop, Ammo Nights.
Jellyfresh. That's who I'm rolling with.
Shoe Crab is pretty much obsessed with all things military. Get him talking shop and he just won't stop. But his knowledge of weapons is definitely top-notch. A word of caution, however. My research assistant tells me that the variety of weapons and gear available at shops will improve as squid level up. Next, I'll lecture on some weapons his shop carries.
Just got some of these weapons here. Weapon variety. Okay.
There appear to be three major types of ink-based weaponry. For rapid fire inking, the
Standard
go
gun.
the shooter. For long distance projectiles,
The sniper.
there's the charger. And to squash opponents while spreading ink, say hello
The
to
BFG.
the roller.
Well, not really. It's not a gun. It's a roller. Well, actually, you can splat it though.
This is a standard
Splatter shot.
It shoots rapid fire bursts when the button is held, allowing Squid to quickly cover a large area. With this weapon, the careful Inkling will be well equipped to claim turf or take down foes. One such weapon is called the Aerospray MG. It fires quick bursts, so its user can hose down a relatively large area in a short time. Speaking of short, it's a short-range weapon, so it'll make quick work of nearby targets. Next, I'll show you the Jet Squelcher. It has the longest firing range in the shooter category, making it a fairly effective sniping tool. The last shooter of the day is the Blaster. It shoots bullets that explode into ink. Enemies may
I think that's a new gun. I'm not sure if we've seen that one before.
A shot will easily wipe them out.
Wow.
Next, let's examine the Charger. This type of weapon.
I like how she closes her eyes. She closes one of her eyes like, yeah, sniper. I'm gonna get you.
For soiling pants. I mean, distant enemies, or for splattering the land in linear fashion.
You're gonna have some Inkling campers.
This Charger is the E-Leader.
Okay. Oh wow, different types.
Its charge is fairly time-consuming, but its firing range is impressive. This is really going to be...
Ooh.
Yeah, that had to hurt.
You have some people picking people off, man.
Ouch again. This next one is the Splatter Scope. Some chargers like this feature a scope, making it easier to aim at distant enemies.
And with the gyro controls, you're really going to be able to fine-tune and freaking lock that thing down.
Last, but definitely not least, the Roller is a great weapon for advancing forward while marking turf and steamrolling opponents. Shake the roller, and it will spread ink all over, splooshing any foe in an Inkling's perimeter. Sploosh. The Dynamo Roller is a prime example. It's a tank of a roller that chugs along slowly while deflecting incoming fire when shaken. The three types we just showed you are all main weapons. But there are sub-weapons and special weapons too.
Okay, let's check out these 7 special weapons.
A main weapon, sub-weapon, and special weapon make a set. To Squid, selecting a weapon set that suits one's battle style is of pinnacle importance.
Sub-weapons.
Sub-weapons consume a relatively large amount of ink. The amount depends
Okay.
on what type is used.
Oh, okay.
Sub-weapon types,
Like this one, like remote control. That thing's cool.
One fine example is the suction bomb. It sticks to walls and other surfaces.
Oh, proximity mine. That's a 007. James Bond.
Boom, try the burst bomb. It may not be as powerful as others, but it explodes on contact and uses less ink, allowing an Inkling to
So you can
throw
throw
in
multiple
rapid
ones.
succession. The point sensor
Throwing granato. It's that COD4.
enemies and shares that information with all teammates.
Okay.
The ink mine is another type of sub-weapon. It's invisible to opponents when it's on the ground, detonating after a certain amount of time, or automatically when enemies pass by. The Squid Beacon is handy too. Set one down and teammates can super jump straight to it. And finally,
That's cool, I guess.
the Disruptor doesn't damage rival Squid, but it will slow them down a bit and lower their abilities as well.
Special weapons.
Special weapons are perhaps the most intriguing of all. They can only be used after filling up a gauge by covering the ground with ink.
Okay. Yeah, I had the bazooka at E3. That was super fun. I was just like, boo! Boo! I was blowing people up, man. It was awesome.
Defies reason. Touch a location on the Wii U gamepad map, and a rocket will be shot there, creating a fearsome ink tornado.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The echolocator is great for locating enemies. For a limited time, it allows an entire team to see.
UAV online!
bubbler is pretty self-explanatory.
Okay, here we go.
Active bubble
That's some defense.
enemy attacks. Get near a teammate, and they'll get bubbled too.
Okay.
And finally, the Kraken can turn an Inkling into a giant invincible squid.
The Kraken!
For a while, anyway. So, let's see. A main weapon, a sub-weapon, and...
a lot of cool different special weapons they showed off there.
It seems squid always go into a turf war with a set of these weapon types. But squid battling proficiency isn't just about weapons.
Gear. There we go.
Let's take a look at the area outside
Booyah
Booyah
Base
to find out more. Inklings like to gather here because they're drawn to happening events. These particular squid are other players encountered online or via meetups. But if Inklings are one thing...
yeah, the Inklings got style.
They've developed several brands of couture and enjoy mixing and matching styles to create their own unique look. Studying the different types of gear squid use offers some fascinating insight into their strategies. If a squid sees something they like, it can be special ordered. A closer look reveals icons on this gear. These denote what I like to call abilities. Each piece of gear comes with abilities.
Nice, that's what I like to see.
There are many types of gear abilities. For example,
ooh, that's something I would like.
Increases ink efficiency. The lucky Inkling who has it equipped will consume less ink than usual when using a main weapon. Other abilities include damage up, defense up, and speed up. Plus, more curious ones like the ninja squid and stealth jump.
Nice. There's a lot of different abilities here.
The number of abilities each piece of gear can have is based on its star
weapons
count.
have star counts now.
The more stars it has, the more slots it will have. Up to 4 abilities can be equipped for a piece of gear.
4 abilities per piece of gear.
However, other than the first one equipped, abilities are assigned at random. Frequent usage of the same gear apparently generates more abilities to equip. In this way, squid can level up a piece of gear to enhance its strength or make up for its weaknesses. And so, gear combinations can improve one's strategy.
Nice. Oh, who's that?
Way, I suppose I should explain who this mysterious fellow is. His name is Spike, and somehow he can increase the number of slots allotted to gear. That said, one can't make a request without a super sea snail. And it won't always be easy to acquire one. If one does take advantage of his services, it may be possible to optimize the abilities of every single piece of gear. Oh, and remember, gear ordered in the plaza can be picked up from Spike.
That character looks really cool. Spike.
Wait, did you see that? It looked like a peculiar old man was peeking out from that manhole. Or a squid hole? Aha! Let's see what happens.
Okay, some single player footage here.
Oh my, science, you've outdone yourself. Who could have imagined something like this existed underneath Inkopolis? I've heard this old manfish's name is Captain Cuttlefish. Likes ordering Inklings to battle with octopi, it seems. And maybe it's the outfit, but that Inkling actually seems to be taking his orders and prepping for battle. Man, squid really are suckers.
Nice. Got some single player here. Let's see how this goes.
What's this? A tea kettle-like thing? If my calculations are correct, and I assume they are, that tea kettle is somehow connected to the octopi nest.
Oh.
No, you brave fool! Don't go in! Science tells us that the natural nemesis of the squid is the octopus, or in this case, the octarians. But octopi will do. It seems that Captain Cuttlefish has ordered the Inkling to take back a zapfish stolen by
those are the zapfish. Yeah!
There are many types of these octopi, and they'll use whatever arms...
This game is oozing style, I love it.
They do have plenty to spare. Just look at all those gadgets. And gizmos.
Oh my goodness.
And thingamajigs. To survive them, Inklings must shoot ink in human form and use their squiddy navigation prowess to circumvent them. Sneaky little suckers.
Oh. Oh, that's kind of like Mario Galaxy-ish there.
With Captain cuttlefish's expert advice, they may just take back that zapfish. Depending on their location, some octopi may move like squid.
You like the boss battles there? Oh.
Or they may be a bit more powerful.
Ooh.
Worse, gigantic weaponized squid boss, anyone?
Wow. That looks fun.
My research indicates that items can occasionally be found in the middle of an
I'm
area.
gonna have so much fun going through the single player. I think I'm gonna do a let's play of the single player. I have to.
An inkling's durability.
Looks so cool. Looks so much fun. I haven't got a chance to play the single player. At E3 they only had the multiplayer.
Looks like there are other helpful items too, like the bubbler or other special weapons. And these little things are scattered all over. They're called power eggs. Apparently, power eggs power up your weaponry. For this reason, it's a good idea for any squid worth his tentacles to collect as many power eggs as possible. However, of all the items out there, we at the Squid Research Lab are most interested in these, the sunken scrolls. One scroll is given in each stage, and each one reveals another piece of this world's mysterious.
Okay, got some of the lore there.
As I've stated previously, squid are all about big events. The Squid Research Lab proudly presents a live performance by the Squid Sisters. The Squid Sisters are a new hit group comprised of Callie and Marie. They're the hottest stars in the
Squid Sisters,
inkling
okay.
world.
I don't know what I'm watching right now. What is this? Okay. Okay.
And I'm back. Science never sleeps, and neither can I.
Gameplay variety.
Right now, you're looking at the second floor of Inkopolis Tower.
Okay.
It's the
Battle Dojo offline multiplayer.
Here, Inklings can compete in local multiplayer skirmishes, play against friends casually, and practice to perfect one's skills for online battles. The goal? Elementary. To deflate the most balloons and egos. 1 point is awarded per pop balloon. But taking damage will subtract some points. Points earned during the last minute are doubled. That way, underdog stories are abundant, as are total stompings. In this mode, one player uses the gamepad, while another plays on the TV screen using a different input device, like the Wii Pro controller.
Wonder if you can use the Pro controller instead of the gamepad, just playing normally.
Swim onto the World Wide Web to battle against opponents.
No, probably not, because then you won't be able to do the super jump unless they programmed it into the regular buttons, and I doubt they did.
Than Inkopolis Tower to enter such an online battle. There are two types of online battles, regular battle and ranked battle. Regular battle refers to the turf wars, which are detailed in research record number 5. In this mode, the winning team is decided based on the amount of area covered in their ink. After each match, players are shuffled between the two teams like the motion of particles.
What?
In other words. In this mode, Inklings can easily join friends who are already playing online. As always, teams are chosen.
Okay, so you can join your friends.
Battles, wise squid will notice that certain weapons offer key advantages in certain stages. So weapon choice is an important strategic decision. To best apply these strategies to the battle at hand, Inklings always choose from 2 stages. These stages change out every 4 hours, giving eager Inklings a reason to fight throughout the day. In fact, a newscast will announce which 2 stages are available for play when they change out, allowing clever squid to pick the right weapon set for their current situation.
Okay.
The other online mode is called Ranked Battle.
Ranked Battles.
There's more than one way to play this mode, including Splat Zones, where squid brothers and sisters fight for control over a specific portion.
This is pretty cool. King of the Hill mode type-ish thing.
This area longest wins the match. Because both teams are drawn like magnets to this one area, these battles are incredibly fierce by nature. In ranked battle, players are rated based on skill and skill alone. Ranks go up and down based on wins and losses. ranks ranging from C- to A+ across 9 levels.
Ooh.
That way, players have
Rank mode is going to be intense.
each other. All right, here's where we separate the Inklings from the Squid Babies. You see, to participate in ranked battle, one must reach level 10 or greater. But that's not all. One other condition must be met to play ranked battle, a global condition. All across the world, the more players that reach level 10, the closer we'll get to reaching an exciting new event. At that point, ranked battle will be unlocked for the world to enjoy. The Squid Research Lab will provide status updates on this worldwide event on Nintendo's social media channels, including its official Tumblr account, SplatoonUS.tumblr.com, and its official website,
Hopefully it happens soon.
SplatoonNintendo.com. I'm sure that together, we fellow Squid fanatics will reach this goal in no time flat. And in the meantime, you can enjoy honing your skills, unlocking gear, ranking up, and fending off the Octarian threat. Now, for what is quite possibly the most startling revelation of all. Soon, Inklings the world over will have tons of exciting events to look forward to. It all starts after the launch of Splatoon, with various elements being powered up with free content.
Free updates, cool.
To expect, but you will know
through summer 2015. Okay.
What's coming.
New stages, nice.
Added to the mix. The initial selection has plenty to wrap your tentacles around. But soon after launch, some far more technical stages will be added.
Okay.
New weapons will be introduced as well, including this
ink brush.
This roller-type weapon looks like a paintbrush. But the only art it specializes in is Turf War. Eventually, gear will be added as well, including clothes and shoes. These events will also usher in new
there we go.
ranked battle. The next to arrive is called Tower Control. My science, is it interesting? Stand on the tower in the center of the stage, and it will start moving on a rail toward enemy territory. The team who pushes through the tower and to the goal first wins. Sadly, the poor Inkling on the tower will be a constant target for the opponent team. Such is fate. The Squid on the tower must be punished for his actions, and his allies must protect him. Natural selection at its finest. Ranked battle will also receive a third
What's that? Rainmaker.
Rainmaker. So far, my research is inconclusive, but they must have called it that for some reason.
Making it rain,
baby.
Making it rain.
Making it rain.
Pac-Man Jones in the house.
August is when the competition really heats up with a major event. This new event will add in 2 additional matchmaking options as more and more players master the strategies, weapons, and stages of turf war and ranked battle. The first allows 4 friends to team up and search online for
clan battle.
And the second option will gather 8 friends together to wage custom online battles, enabling players to choose any stage and any rule set they want. This will be perfect for settling old scores.
And I remember there was a report saying that you wouldn't be able to do that in the game at all, so they're adding it. That's why you gotta wait before they announce things before you say you can't do something. Goodness gracious. Squiddy games.
It's my understanding that the fun doesn't end here. At the corner of this plaza, we've discovered a classic.
It's a 2D mode.
Eureka! This 8-bit style.
Squid Jump.
This game within a game is called Squid Jump. It's a simplistic mini-game where all you have to do is jump your way to the top. But it can be quite exciting to go for a high score.
I love the old school games like this.
It's a fun diversion for any squid waiting to be matched for an online battle. Speaking of fun,
Amiibo support. Here we go.
That's right, Amiibo. There's an Inkling girl.
Just make sure you subscribe because I will be giving away the 3-pack set of Amiibo on my channel pretty soon here. They should be coming in the mail, so look forward to that. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff.
Each one offers 20 different missions. The Inkling Girl offers charger challenges, where you take on stages in Octo Valley with only a charger. The Inkling
Love the challenges. It's going to be fun to go through.
And the Squid Amiibo delivers a formidable mix. Both Kraken challenges and limited ink challenges. Sounds challenging. Upon clearing missions, you will acquire special gear. And if you complete all of the missions, you can unlock an additional minigame.
Additional minigame, special gear. Love it.
these mini games can be swapped and played at any time, or while you're waiting to be matched.
Squid Ball. A little music game. Squid Beats.
Oh, I almost forgot to divulge the most scientifically relevant portion of my reports. Splatfest.
Splatfest. Yeah, they're there.
The Squid Sisters? It seems they're not just pop stars. They're also the host of a news program that announces events that add in new maps and break battle-related news, including Splatfests.
Oh, it might be like a tournament mode.
Splatfests are very special events that happen in Inkopolis. The players all across the Americas will be divided into 2 teams.
Cats and dogs.
Players ally themselves with one of these 2 teams and battle it out. When the ink settles, the winning side will be determined based on the results.
Nice.
Splatfests have their own ranking system, separate from battle, based on the
just like an event going on.
During Splatfest.
Kind of like maybe even like Conquest, kind of a little bit from Smash Bros.
Ranking at the end of the Splatfest may earn you that special item we mentioned earlier, the Super Sea Snail.
Oh yeah.
With this, you can ask Spike to enhance your gear. The first Splatfest will take place from Saturday, June 20th at 6 a.m. through Sunday, June 21st at 6 a.m.
This June?
Pacific time. The theme is, which do you like better?
Team Dog, baby.
Or dogs? Squid.
The dog pound.
Acceptable response. Second. The real question is, are you
Team Dog all the way?
Or Team Dog? If you belong to the winning side, you'll be rewarded with a Super Sea Snail. Remember, Splatfest happens on an irregular basis, so stay tuned. Well, it seems we're reaching the point where the human mind simply cannot handle any more squid-related info. However, I expect you all would like to know how you can conduct your own research. So I have one more major announcement. Thank you. Thank you very much. The Splatoon Global Test Fire is happening. Nintendo is holding a special event, a global celebration for science that will give players a taste of the action before Splatoon releases. After this announcement, we'll release a free demo version of this Splatoon Global Test
free
Fire
demo
on Wii U. This software will allow you to test fire Splatoon globally at these specific dates and times.
8 to 9 Friday.
During this event, Nintendo will be hosting a live stream where staff from the Treehouse will play the game. But they're not the only ones playing. Researchers from our lab will join the battle wearing a lab coat costume. So if you see one of us in your match, it might be me. So
I'm gonna.
Apparently, players who pre-ordered or purchased Splatoon at GameStop will receive a code for 2 Splatoon DLC costumes for use in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. This option is available for a limited time.
The Inklings are in Smash!
And stay tuned for more info.
Oh, they look really weird in there.
It seems
nice.
Concludes here, Squid fans. It's my dearest wish that you are now as dedicated to Squid as
so we're definitely gonna be playing some tonight. I think, did it say 8 to 9 p.m.?
Good day to you all.
8 to 9 p.m. Okay, so yeah, definitely. That was fun. Thanks for watching, guys. That was my live reaction video. A lot of cool stuff. Looking forward to the game. Can't wait to play. We'll see you guys online. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.